Okay, so the next lessons that I'm going to show you is right here in our sensorial area. On these shelves are all the kinds of lessons that you're going to be learning through your senses. So it's discrimination of size, shape, dimension, color, sound, feeling the stereognostic sense, like when you reach into your pocket and you can tell the difference between a quarter and a penny. And even smell. We have outside in the garden, we have a little tray set up and the children pick little leaves and they can tell which ones match each other by sniffing. So the first thing that I want to show you, in Montessori and her colleagues designed this equipment, which is fairly unique to Montessori, and this kind of equipment, these materials, are used to isolate one particular difficulty, one particular concept. So with the red rods, for example, right here in front of us, the children would get this out on a mat and they'd be in random order. And what they need to do is sequence them according to size. So they would learn shortest to the longest. And the longest is 1 meter long, so it's really, really fun for them to do. Children, all of this work is also open-ended, so they can make patterns with it, and they explore and discover patterns in all of the sensorial work. So the red rods is for learning the differences in length, from the shortest to the longest, and each one in between. The next lesson, which the younger children love to do, is the color tablet matching. Now this would be on their own little mat on a table, and they would look at all of the color tablets and they would match the ones that look the same. And that turns out to be the color blue. And this one is yellow. So we start initially with the primary colors. Sometimes the children, once they know the language, they'll go around the classroom and they'll go find objects. They bring something that's red. Maybe they'll go get an apple. They'll find something that's yellow, maybe the lid of a box. They'll go look and find something blue. Maybe it'll be somebody's pencil or a pair of shoes. The second color tablet box are the secondary and tertiary colors, so that's bigger. And they're going to do the same kind of lessons. Not all of the children come in knowing the color gray or brown, or they might have trouble distinguishing it from white. So it's a vocabulary and a matching game in the color tablets, but again, they can match things to the environment. They can find things that look the same. The third color tablet box are colors, a whole rainbow of colors. But as you can see, if you can see with the blue tablets lined up on the rug here, the children then are taking one color, the same color, and they're sequencing it from dark to light. So it's the shades of a color. The children can also match those to things in the environment. And sometimes, some years we'll go out and find oak leaves. And we can do it with the brown color tablets, and they can sequence a set of leaves, like brown oak leaves, or possibly even green leaves from a tree. So the children are learning that patterning. They're learning to explore, and all of these lessons are open-ended. They're learning the names of all of the geometric shapes in the geometric cabinet, and there's a whole cabinet full of them. There's the broad stairs, which they learn thick and thin. We even learn how to discriminate sound with the sound boxes. They have a set of blue ones, and they shake it and try and find the match to the red ones. And they can tell that some sound so different. So they have to line them up and little by little match each one just by sound. Another sensorial game, and we're gonna stand up now, Rosalie. Another sensorial game that it really classifies as sensorial are the puzzle maps, because children you'll see they learn these by the shape. And they're going to first learn the continents, then they learn their own continent of North America, then they do South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, all of the continents, even Antarctica. And it's possible that this puzzle piece could be left out somewhere. And somebody will say, oh, well, I know where that goes, because they've memorized it by the shape. This is South America, and they'll put it right back in. So even the puzzle maps is an overlap of learning geography in a sensorial way. All of the lessons in Montessori are interconnected. No subject is taught in isolation. So we're going to move next into the language area, and we'll see how language is taught from the beginning.